Almost a month ago, June 7, a young boy of 14 years shot my colleague, Miguel Uribe, in the head. He was my party companion. He was also a pre-candidate, and he is fighting for his life now in a hospital. And now, as we spoke, we are hearing a judge who is providing the final decision of a judiciary process against former President Uribe, who is the boss of my party. And you may feel this is also a political prosecution, because what happened is that the senator that promote this case is the closest to the President Petro. And also, the alleged victim of this process is now appointed Minister of Justice to push the verdict against President Uribe. This feels like opposition is running out of options in Colombia. However, I want to be the president of Colombia. And you may say, President Petro elected himself by populism. He promised to eradicate poverty. He promised to give us peace. However, he didn't have a plan. It's just all these void words who led people to believe. But then what we are seeing now is the violence is increasing. Increasing not only in this attack against Miguel, but in all the country. We have 79 municipalities, 790 municipalities who are taken by the violent people now. Even the ombudsman in Colombia is saying there is a risk for the elections. And what I feel now is that Petro's plan wasn't peace, it's power. He wants to stay there, and he's planning to use these armed illegal forces to help him build the strength he needs to stay in power, because people in Colombia is not believing him anymore. And you will say, I have a lot of threats now in my life, against my family, against my word, but I'm gonna stay firm because I believe in Colombia. And you will say, how can you confront populism? How can you confront violence? I'll tell you, with a woman. I'm pretty sure that is the time for Colombian people to elect a woman, because this is the time in which we need someone who can understand really the deep roots of this country. Loving the people is what I think make us very different for a masculine leadership. What I feel is Colombia needs to put his house in order, and we're good in that. And also, we need to discipline all the childs who are molesting each other. But also, we need to hug the country so we can hope for a better future. I'm sure we can do it. I'm convinced now that neither the violence nor the corrupt will decide the future of Colombia. And I'm determined to be the first lady president in Colombia, because I feel this is the time. This is the right time. And I want you all, in all your countries, to support this and support women in politics, because this is the turning point in which we can lead for a different world. I am determined to rule in Colombia with greatness, with justice, with a better view for the future. And I'm convinced that we are the masters of our lives and our destinies. Thank you.